Hi guys, unfortunately I have to start this video with the news about another Russian crime against civilians. Yesterday, during another missile attack on the territory of Ukraine, a Russian missile hit an apartment building, actually demolishing half of it. Large-scale missile launches on Ukraine took place at 15 o'clock local time. Russia launched several dozen missiles from the Sea of Azov and Kursk region. One of the 5 Kh-22 cruise missiles hit a residential building in the city of Dnipro. In these photos and videos you can estimate the scale of destruction. It was Saturday, and all the residents were at home. About 100 people got under the rubble. Now rescuers are engaged in dismantling the rubble, but it's already clear whether the death toll will be a double-digit number. And this is how the moment of impact looked like.
Победа. Да, вот. На победе.
Артур. Тихо. Мамочки. Мамочки. Люди. Бедные люди.
It was Kh-22 missile, or according to NATO classification, AS-4 Kitchen. It was designed as an anti-ship missile. The fact is that a ship at the sea is a very visible target that stands out clearly against the background of the water. When the missile flies over urban areas, the guidance system is affected by obstacles in the form of large buildings, warehouses, shopping centers, etc. That is, the missile can confuse the programmed warehouse to be hit with a shopping center or apartment building. Its accuracy is more than 300 meters. Therefore, the use of this missile in a strike on a city virtually guarantees that it will hit a civilian object. It already happened in the summer that a missile of the same type, instead of hitting an industrial warehouse, hit a large shopping center. It was during the rush hour, when there were about 1,000 people inside. Then 21 people died. We will learn about the number of dead this time later, because now this number is growing every hour. However, it is clear that the Russian generals clearly understood that they would most likely hit a random residential building rather than a programmed target. And they consciously went for it, because if the missile is inaccurate, you just need to launch 2 missiles, so that at least one hits the right warehouse. And the fact that the remaining one will kill dozens of civilian lives can be attributed simply to collateral damage. Let's move on to the news from the front line. After the capture of Soledar, at least the main part of it, Russian troops continued their attack on the village of Krasnohora, between Bakhmut and Soledar, in order to cut the road to Slavyansk. Over the last day, Putin troops advanced 1 kilometer in this direction. Another target was the village of Klishivka, south of Bakhmut. Here too, the Russian army's strategy is to cut the road to Konstantinivka to block off another supply channel to the city. The place of attack was chosen just below the village itself, in order not to ford the river. The movement in 24 hours were amounted to several hundred meters. Now it is very difficult to say whether Russia will be able to implement its plan to surround Bakhmut. The distance between the northern highway and the enemy's army is 4 kilometers, or 2.5 miles. However, there is a village fortified by Ukrainians and a water barrier in front of them. As for the southern route, the Russian troops approach it 4 miles, and this time there are no rivers or villages on the way. If the pace of advance of Russian troops remain unchanged, the supply routes to Bakhmut will be cut in a week. However, according to reports from Ukrainian military, Thanks to the fierce defense of Solidar and the fact that mercenaries from the Wagner Group have not yet captured the northern part of the city, Ukraine has gained time to reinforce its defenses on the approaches to the main supply roads near Bakhmut. So it is possible that in the coming days, the pace in which Russian troops are trying to surround the city will slow down. That's all for today. Tomorrow will be updated information on the victims of the rocket attack, as well as new changes on the map. Live in peace.